So when did things first heat up between you and Ed, Liz?
Well, that's just nonsense. You know my orientation.
DNA doesn't lie, Liz. We found a used condom used by Ed and you. Fire Temple Gate swing both ways? I think you talked your new lover into helping you do more than just create art. Who knows? Maybe he gets a kick out of setting fires too. Anyway, you brought the turpentine and the matches, and Ed doused Bob with the turpentine and lit the fire.
And you're supposed to be a scientist? You're adding 2 and 2 and getting 48. Okay, so Ed and I got hot and heavy one night. Too many stars and too much wine, and Deborah caught us at it. And she didn't know that I was bi, and she just went off the deep end. I've been struggling to put the pieces back together ever since, which is why I kicked Mr. Freeborn out on his neo-hippie ass, okay? Ed's a user, a manipulative jerk who preaches freedom and then does everything he can to control you. I'm onto him now, but even when I wasn't, I wouldn't commit murder. My God, I'm an artist, not an arsonist.
Naja, viel fehlt dazwischen ja nicht unbedingt.
I've said all I'm going to say for now.
Gut. So kommen wir nicht wirklich weiter. Am Ende beschuldigt nur jeder jeden. Ich gehe mal zu Deborah.
She's on her way to interrogation now.
Erst Deborah, dann Ed am Ende. Und ein Tatort fehlt uns ja noch. Wie würden Sie die Beziehung zwischen Liz und Ed beschreiben?
What relationship? He was just this freak passing through who stopped long enough to help us with our art project and, you know, put up flyers and stuff.
So you didn't know things had gotten hot and heavy between them? Behind your back?
You make it sound like an affair. All it was a night where things got out of hand is all. Liz and that freak got together one time. One time. He got her drunk and laid a smooth line on her and anyway, that happened Saturday night. And I saw them together. And Liz and me, we had this big knockdown drag-out. Not physical, just verbal, but a big fight, okay? And she promised me it was just this one time. It would never, ever happen again. She went and set this bonfire to show the fling was flung and she would cleanse herself and our space of the creep. And like I said, she was kind of drunk. Fire about got out of control. Anyway, Ed crawls out of his hole somewhere and tries to pitch in. With stopping the fire, Liz starts screaming at him and he books it. Never came back. She was crying and I was crying. Not that any of this is any of your business. Well, we got the fire out at least. Neighbor's fence a little worse for the wear.
Warum können die Leute nicht sofort mit der Wahrheit rausrücken? Dann wäre es so viel einfacher alles.
That's all I have to say for now.
Aber nein, es ist ihnen ja peinlich, dass Affären rauskommen und bla, dass sie dabei gleichzeitig als Mordverdächtige dastehen. Oh, das ist ja so viel besser, ne? Statt einfach zu sagen, ey, der hatte mit dem eine Affäre und deshalb, nein, man macht es ja unnötig kompliziert und man macht sich selbst unnötig das Leben schwer. Wir wissen, dass sie mit Liz, der Feuergöttin, intim waren.
What happened? Didn't work out for you?
What makes you think I was with that lesbo?
Huh? A little condom told us.
So, since when is trying for a conversion get you a flag on the play? So, we did the nasty out in the artsy temple. So what? Don't tell me sex is illegal in Sin City now.
No, but setting cab drivers on fire can get you pulled over.
Vielleicht haben sie Liz geholfen, Bob Kastner zu töten.
Maybe Liz solicited your help to protect Deborah from a known gay basher.
Hey, Deborah's a major pain in the ass bone, you dig? So an old flame of hers gives her some grief. Why should I give a crap? So an old flame of hers goes up in smoke. That, too, I could give a damn about. And you can stir in Liz the Les. More trouble than she's worth. Or otherwise, why would I be sleeping in the windmill suite?
Because Deborah caught you bumping uglies with her one and only? Just a guess.
Sie zerrissen ihre Jeans am Zaun.
They ripped while you were getting away. Or should I say, trying to.
Plus, we have your print on the turpentine can. Also on the match used to give the cabbie a light.
You got wax in your ears, dude? I already explained all this. I had a smoke in the cab earlier. I was around turpentine all the time helping Liz with the temple. Get it? As for tearing my pants, thinking back, That must have happened when I went out to that foundry for a gander at those sculptures. Squeeze through the fence to get a better look. Must have happened then.
Warum waren sie in der Gießerei?
I told you before, I was spreading flyers for the fire goddesses, trying to recruit the young and confused for their tribe.
You're spreading something right now. But let's move on.
Vielleicht haben Sie und Liz den Taxifahrer aus Gefälligkeit für Deborah geräuchert?
Could be you're looking at the only innocent party in this fire fest. Talk to those crazy bitches who threw me out. One obsessed with purifying by fire, the other the object of your dead cabbie's infections. Last I saw him, Liz was begging to get back in Deborah's good graces, saying she'd do anything for Deb if she took her back. Anything. And then poof. One cabbie turned crispy critter.
Well, thanks for your sensitive insights. That's it for now.
Ah, endlich der verlassene Minigolf. Meine Güte. Das ist nämlich da, wo alles jetzt rauskommt und wo die entscheidende Wahrheit auch zutage gefördert wird. Meine Güte. Was ein Trauerspiel und was für ein Schmierentheater. Oh, der was und der was und er was und oh und hey, wir schieben es zwischen uns allen hin und her nach dem Motto, dann finden sie nicht heraus, wer von uns der wahre Täter ist. Oh. Haben wir einen Durchsuchungsbefehl für die Minigolfanlage?
I already gave it to Nick. Meet him out at the miniature golf course.
Sehr schön.
Oh, and Ed's story about taking a cab to the bar on Saturday? Didn't check out. Good thinking, nailing him on the specifics during questioning. Cab company has no record of a fare there on that day.
Ach ja, das hat mich auch nicht gewundert, dass der Typ sich da in irgendwelche Lügen verstrickt. Was hat das mit dem Kinderschänder auf sich? Warum haben wir die blöden Infos zu dem wiederum gefunden? Alles sehr komisch. Da passt doch 1 und 1 nicht zusammen.
Hey, partner. I checked out Ed's bedroll in the windmill. Nothing useful in it. If he had any other clothes, he got rid of them.
Der Typ hat sich vielleicht für klug gehalten, aber am Ende werden wir finden, was er übersehen hat.
Appears Ed didn't like having a hole in the middle of his suite. Stuffed something in there.
Sach an. Was haben wir denn Schönes hier?
Man, what are you, the club pro? Didn't hear the ball come out the other end though, so let's take a look.
Gut, gut, gut. Das heißt, irgendwas muss da noch sein. Und eine Kakerlake oder irgendeinen anderen Kiefer vermisse ich auch noch. Oh, Gründlichkeitspunkt immerhin. So, gut. Hä? Was sind das für komische Klamotten hier? Gründlichkeitspunkt.
I can see something stuffed in there. One more ball ought to do the trick.
Ah, okay. Oh, ups. War hier nicht gerade... Da. Nee, das reicht noch nicht. Okay. Jetzt will ich aber gerade mal ganz kurz... ich wusste doch, es gibt einen Käfer.
Wow, your bug hunting skills are impressive. You've got a future in entomology.
Ich denke mal, das soll heißen, wir haben alle Käferchen entdeckt. Ich bin stolz.
Hole in one, or maybe one more in the hole. If they had MVPs in miniature golf, you'd be it, Slick. That's a tightly rolled, rubber-banded wad of money that was stuffed down there in Ed's little bank.
Ha, ha, ha. Gucken wir uns mal das Geld doch etwas genauer an. Ne, Moment. Auf die Weise sollte es gehen.
This may answer the question of why the cabbie had no money on him. Or in his vehicle.
Oh yeah. Oh. Ein Härchen. Ein Härchen, ein Härchen. So, dann schauen wir doch mal, ist denn sind die Geldscheine jetzt dadurch komplett untersucht? Natürlich nicht, das heißt, hier gibt es irgendwo noch etwas. Ich würde mal vermuten, dass es irgendwo an diesem Geldbündel Fingerabdrücke gibt. Oder? Komisch. Also die sind auf jeden Fall noch nicht fertig untersucht, aber erstmal gucken wir dann uns wegen den Haaren jetzt das Ganze an. Und vielleicht hilft uns das ja schon sehr weiter. Ups, das wollte ich jetzt gar nicht. Ich wollte doch eigentlich den S des Opfers. Ha. Tja, Meister, wie willst du...
The hair with the money belonged to our Vic. Of course, he was bald, so I don't even want to know where this hair came from.
Alter. Werkel. Ich will gar nicht... Nee, was wollte ich denn sagen jetzt? Ja, ist ja egal. Wir haben alles untersucht. Wir sind super durchgekommen. Wir haben den Fall gelöst. Eieiei, man hätte es sich oder man hätte es uns auch einfacher machen können, aber jetzt am Ende sind wir ja angekommen. Können wir einen Haftbefehl für Edsel Danville bekommen?
Better golf score than I've seen in a while. Think we should have another chat with freeborn Edsel, don't you?
Tja, Meister. Etwas Komisches ist heute an der Minigolfanlage passiert bei Loch Nummer 8.
Funny strange or funny hysterical?
Hysterically strange. My partner here scored a hole in one with 2 balls.
You lost me at hello.
Lassen Sie mich helfen. Ich habe eine Menge Geld gefunden. Schon eine Ahnung?
Oh. You mean my hidey hole. Well, sure. No problem, my brothers. I can explain that.
No, let me. After Liz tossed you out, you had no place to stay and no money. So you came back Tuesday night, you found your hostess is gone, and you helped yourself to $15. Oh, and for warmth on a cool Vegas night, you stole Deborah's poncho.
I don't know what you've been smoking, Captain Brass, but it can't be legal.
Und Diebstahl auch nicht, ebenso wie Mord.
You knew that poncho and the record of harassment would implicate Deborah in Bob's burning. And you were pretty pissed off at the cab driver anyway for just generally being a small-minded jerk. You know, a free spirit like you.
You took the turpentine, too. Evidence pre-selected to put the blame on the fire goddesses. Settling a grudge or two, even as you built your bankroll from nothing to something.
It was easy to find Bob's cab to hail. Hell, he kept driving up and down in front of Deborah's.
You told the cabbie to take you to the foundry yard. When you got there, you doused him with turpentine and threatened to set him on fire if he didn't give up his cash. He gave you the money, but you lit him up anyway. The flash fire singed your hairs and the poncho. Once out of the cab, you ditched the turpentine can and slid through the fence. In a hurry to get away, you tore your jeans. Then you ditched your clothes and shoes and headed back to Deborah's, where you planted the poncho in the temple. So you got his money, but you really wanted to get even with the women, and maybe with Bob himself.
You got it wrong. I doused the guy, okay? And he handed over his money, but I didn't want it. I was just trying to scare him out of being such a bastard to Deborah, right? I lit a match, but I was just trying to scare him. He went for my hand and the match dropped and we both got burned.
And you just grabbed the money to save it from the flames.
Be cool! It could have happened that way, right? And if it didn't, if I did do it the way you say, then all I really did was rid this beautiful planet of one ugly bigot. And you should give me a medal, not put my ass away. Maybe I was sticking up for those fire goddesses and their lifestyle. And mine. All we really wanted to do was live free, to spread the love. And the bigots of the world, the Bobs of the world, they're the ones that deserve to get burned.
You said it yourself, Mr. Freeborn. You and Bob both got burned. And where you're going, you'll find a lot of people living alternative lifestyles, including white supremacists like the late cab driver. You'll have plenty of opportunity to spread the love.
Well, that's one dude I don't mind roasting in the can. All this talk of heat, though, I'm ready for a soda. You want one? I'll meet you in the conference room right after Grissom gives you his eval.
Tja, so viel zum ersten Fall.
All right, here's your evaluation.